Hello my lovelies, it is time for another round of Cards Against My TBR, so stay tuned. So it is round 13 of my Cards Against My TBR game, and this month has been a month, and I'm not even halfway through it. Well, actually I am halfway through it, but so it is currently December 16th as I'm filming this, which is also why you are getting me with no makeup. I am au naturel right now because this is the day before I leave on my trip. So I plan on filming this, editing it, and uploading all tonight. So this is what you're getting. So typically the way I do this game is I have a stack of Cards Against Humanity question cards and a stack of Cards Against Humanity answer cards, and I shuffle them up and I pick 3 from each. And so I have 6 books, and the questions, some of them are fill in the blanks, some of them are actual questions. I have to find books to fill in the blanks or answer the questions. And the answer cards, I have to find books that kind of represent whatever the answer card says. Though I think, at least for January, I don't know if this is going to continue on, I'm going to change things up. It may continue on like this, but I want to do something a little bit different. So I've just randomly picked 26 question cards and 26 answer cards to make it 52, which is like a standard deck of cards. And I'm going to shuffle these 2 together, and I'm going to pick 5 cards. I could end up with 5 question cards. I could end up with 5 question cards that all have double blanks on them, or a triple, heaven forbid. But yes, I could end up with anywhere from 5 books to 15 books, I guess, from this. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to try this out and see how it works. Okay, so before I shuffle those up, I want to go over how I did for December. And as I said before, it is currently December 16th, so I do have time to finish some of these that haven't been finished, but anything that doesn't get finished in December, I'm going to roll over and do in January. Okay, so starting out with books that, as of filming in November, I hadn't finished at that point. I had A Kingdom of Flesh and Fire by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This was for the card Words, 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 and I said that I thought I would finish that in November, and I did. So that card can go away. I also said that I didn't think I would get this done in November, but if I didn't, I would have to do it in December, and if I didn't finish it in December, I was going to unhaul this one. This was for the card Hillary Clinton's Death Stare, and at this point I haven't gotten to it. It's really not a high priority on my list, and I think this one is just going to be unhauled. Okay, so now on to the ones that I got for my December TBR. So for the question card, in M. Night Shyamalan's new movie, Bruce Willis discovers that the Duff had really been the wish granter all along. I can say I started reading the Duff and I DNF'd it, and this one is also going to be getting unhauled. And I did read The Wish Granter and loved it. For the card Tampax, Don't Let Your Period Ruin, I picked The Last Little Blue Envelope by Maureen Johnson, and I did read this one, so I can get rid of that card. For the card You Haven't Truly Lived Until You've Experienced Blank and Blank at the Same Time. Originally I'd picked Raven Song and Brother Song, and then as soon as that video posted, my friend Clint called me and said Brother Song is not the 3rd book, so you can't do Brother Song. Heart Song is actually the 3rd book, so I replaced Brother Song with Heart Song. So I did read Raven Song. I have not yet read Heart Song. If I don't finish this, I have to roll it over, but I have to finish it in like the first week of January because we're going to have a live show discussing this one. So this one got halfway done. So I'm just going to stick this card back into Heart Song for now. But this one will get finished. Whether it's December or January, it's getting finished. For the card, A Complete Inability to Understand Anyone Else's Perspective, I selected The Project by Courtney Summers, and at this point I have not read it. However, we are planning on listening to the audiobook of this either on our way down to Florida or on our way back from Florida for the cruise. So this will get done this month, I hope. For the card, Narcissistic Personality Disorder, I selected The Fairest of Them All by Carolyn Turgan, and at this point I have not yet read this, but I think this might be one that I will take along with me on my trip, so hopefully I can get to it this month, but if I can't, I'll roll it over. And then for the card, A Subaru, I selected Xmas by Kate Bryan, and again, I have not finished this, but I plan on taking this on my trip as well, so hopefully I can get some of this stuff read in that trip. We'll see. Okay, now to shuffle up these question and answer cards together, and we'll see what we get. All right, I have no idea if there is a white card or a black card on top. I have actually not been trying to pay attention. Well, so now we see together, it's an answer card. So the first card I have here is The Pleasure of Watching My Boys Wolf Down My Pot Roast and Scamper into the Woods. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so I said that I have to read Heart Song before the live show in January, but in January I'm supposed to read Brother Song, and this works perfect because there are werewolves, and yeah, they're scampering off into the woods. This is perfect. Hold on. Okay, I am so happy that this worked out so well because I do need to read Brother Song in January for the live show, which will be like probably the first weekend of February, so yay. Awesome. That is my first selection. Okay, now to pull our second card, which is also an answer card. This one says Batman. Do I have any comics that involve Batman? I don't think I do. So I'm thinking for this one, since I don't have the obvious Batman, maybe I might have some other kind of DC comic, maybe, or some kind of superhero book. Let me see what I can find. I'll be right back. Okay, so I had one DC graphic novel type thing. This is actually an arc. Yeah, it came out a long time ago. It came out on October 15th, 2019. It is DC Superhero Girls at Metropolis High, and this is by Amy Wolfram. And it says, when Batgirl, Wonder Woman, Supergirl, Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna are continually late to class because of their crime fighting, they are required to participate in an after-school club for a whole week, or else they'll be suspended. But finding a club is not as easy as it sounds, and when the girls keep getting kicked out of the clubs they like, they must think outside the box and go out of their comfort zones to avoid suspension. Just when they thought secret identities and balancing school with heroics had enough challenges. And I think this is gonna be really cute, and it's really short. Batgirl's in it. I don't know if Batman's in it, but there we go. Okay, our next card is a question card. So is the next one. This one says, in its new tourism campaign, Detroit proudly proclaims that it has finally eliminated blank. I'm gonna go look at the books that I have for my Have I Read It's for this month and see if any of these or any of those would fill the blank for this. We'll see. I can't think of anything for this. Okay, so I didn't think any of my Have I Read It's really would work, but one of the books that I want to do like try a chapter on, I think will work for this. So, in its new tourism campaign, Detroit proudly proclaims that it has finally eliminated dirty laundry, which I think sounds cute. That's by Daniel Ehrenhaft. And let's see. This says 1 undercover semi-celebrity plus 1 antisocial graffiti artist equal the perfect team to solve a kidnapping at boarding school. Why not? It's not like they're going to class. Okay, so that is what I'm going to select for this one. So far, I'm not upset with my TBR here. Okay, next one. It's not delivery, it's blank. Wow, okay, I guess I didn't change my battery this last time I filmed because now my battery's flashing. So let me change that out and I will see what I can find for this. Okay, so again, I took a look at the books that came up in my Have I Read It to see if I thought any of those would work. And for this one, I selected It's Not Delivery, It's The Pocket Wife by Susan Crawford. It's about a girl or a woman who, she's married to a lawyer who makes her feel trivial. She's sliding towards the brink of insanity. It says, devastated by mania, part of her bipolar disorder, Dana finds that there are troubling holes in her memory, including what happened the afternoon of her friend's death. And she was there and the last person to see her friend alive. And she sees things that seem like maybe she had something to do with it. I think this one will be a fun read. Okay, only one more card, and it's another question card, and it's not a double. This one says, as the mom of 5 rambunctious boys, I'm no stranger to blank. No stranger to blank. Ooh, I should look and see what my buddy reads are and see if I can fit any of those in. I don't know if, okay, so my buddy reads for January. I have The Bane Chronicles, Greek Heroes, The Diviners, and Letters to the Lost. And I don't know if I would really count any of those. Maybe Letters to the Lost could work because kids lose things. Let me go look and see what I have as far as like the Have I Read It, the try a chapter things I want to do, and see if I can find something for this. Okay, so I don't really think any of my buddy reads work for this, or my Have I Read It, or even the try a chapter things, but I picked one that I thought was funny. So, as the mom of 5 rambunctious boys, I'm no stranger to undercover bromance. I think this one's cute for this. This is the second book in the Bromance Book Club series, which I think the first book I read, I gave 5 stars, and I really want to continue the series. For 2022, I'm definitely going to focus more on like completing series. So yes, this is perfect. So these are the 5 books that I have for this round of Cards Against My TBR. Have you guys read any of them? Did you like them? Did you not? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!